Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/at Faded Oasis. I appreciate every single one of you, no matter how you're viewing my, hold on, I need to unmute everything here. How you're viewing my videos. There we go. Today we're playing more Card Shark. I missed Monday's stream because it was Labor Day and time just flew right by. I was busy doing other things and I looked up at the clock and it was like 6:45. I'm like, oh, I just totally missed that stream. So we're back today. A recap of what's happened so far. We are a kind of a servant, but kind of an apprentice to a fake noble in 18th century France. He's not really a noble, but he goes around looking important, and he has me to follow him and make sure that everything gets done. And my specialty is helping this guy at cheating at card games. So I've learned a few tricks, and I need to try and remember them, which it's been 4 days, and maybe I will, hopefully. We'll see. Is there anything else I want to go over? Oh, yes, on Friday, Co-op Friday, Glass is away, so we won't be playing Deep Rock Galactic. Instead, we'll be playing The Anacrusis, a game that I have seen a little bit about. I've heard it's a lot like a successor to Left 4 Dead, and in that it was made by the original team that made Left 4 Dead, or some of them at least. So I'm looking forward to playing that with Molotov on Friday. So tune in for that 6 p.m. But let's get to Card Shark. Here we are. We are in the Cascarot camp. Cascarot, probably. Right, so we can travel around. Weird how some of them are grayed out now. I guess the white text means I've completed my work there. Oh no, unavailable. White means I can go there at all. Okay. No, because I can travel all the way out here, and although this just seems like a way to earn more money. I can go here. Why? Well, I know why I can't play against Bergerac anymore. He kind of killed himself. Just a little bit. Well, let's go to... There's a ship? Let's go to the ship. Right, we're also trying to uncover a story. Corsica, a pitiful place. No majesty to be had at all. Uncover a, I'm trying to remember. There's some sort of plot that we're discovering. Like a secret plot. And the Comte is very much interested in that. Only mountains, hills, and goats. Nevertheless, it is where we're bound if we are to find Theodore. To cross to Ajaccio, you will need a special kind of vessel. A discreet kind, if you catch my meaning. I know just the Captain Defarius there. He happens to be a gambler, too. He must have met a few sailors in Pau. How were they? They were dangerous. Indeed, we mustn't trifle with them. We need a simple way to peek at the cards. You'll start with a new technique called Shiner Glimpse. Simply use a reflective surface to peek at the underside of our opponent's cards as you deal. Then communicate your findings to me with our old pinch and drop signal. No need to dwell on a technique you're already familiar with. It's a straightforward strategy, so let's see if you can complete it without my intervention. Okay. So pinch and drop is I got some cards here. I've got my hand of cards, and depending on where I'm holding the card, how many fingers I have lifted, tells the the suit of the card? Trying to remember. So it's yeah, it's the suit because it's 3 fingers out is 3 bumps, so it's a club. It's the number of like circles in the suit kind. That's how I'm remembering it. It's not how it was presented to me. 3 out is a club, 2 out is a heart because it's 2 bumps on top. 1 out is a spade because it still has bumps but none are on top. And completely closed is diamond because it has no bumps. And then how you lay it is the position. So if you place it from high, it's an ace. If you place it forward, it's a king. Lay it down softly, it's a queen. Pull your hand back and throw it, and it's a jack. That's what it is. Okay, I got it. Go on, lad. Okay, 10. I'm finding... Okay, so I don't care about your cards. I care about your cards. Ace of Diamonds. It's absolutely that. Doing weird things with my hands. And then it was an ace, so up high. Yeah, drop it from high. Nicely done, lad. I think we're good. I think this would be very suspicious, though, just having some sort of extremely shiny object on the table. Nerves and sickness are not good bedfellows. Marseille, France, later that day. Oh, another disclaimer. I'm very bad at pronouncing French. I know the trick of just don't pronounce a few letters at the end, but I don't know exactly when that applies, so I'm going to butcher some words, and I apologize beforehand. What? How much? Are you out of your mind? 450. To go to Corsica? As merchandise of doubtful origin, that's the price you'll have to pay to be carried by me, monsieur. My friend and I value discretion at its just price. Maybe you should too, Captain. Or would you prefer to call me by your real name, Revenue de Luçon? I wonder what the good folk of Marseille would say if they knew that a pirate parades around the port as a merchant. I see you gentlemen are sensible. Let's act like sensible men. Should we play cards for your cruise to Corsica? If you're really lucky tonight, you might even travel for free. Please have a seat at the captain's table. Oh, absolutely, yes. That's me with the long hair. How much would you like to bet? Well, we need to make to 450. Starting with such a high bet is very suspicious. I guess I'll start with 20. Don't care, it's a 4. He doesn't care that I'm looking at anyone else's cards, only his. That was an 8. Yes, go. Six. Ace of Spades is the card. I don't even care. Et bien, Capitan? Is that how you boarded English ships in the Caribbean? By offering them aces? Back in the day, I would have cut your tongue for those words. Don't tempt me. Probably gonna have 3 hands. Let's raise a little bit. Oh, table's shifty here. So that was an 8. I don't care about that. That was also low. I didn't see what number it was, but it wasn't an ace or a face card. That's a 4. That's a king of hearts. And that was not higher than king. I don't think we're going to make it to 450. What bad luck you have tonight, Captain. I assure you, it's only temporary. Will you deal already? I have a game to win. I'm not going to raise any because the suspicion's already pretty high. Although he will be out of money, so... don't care. Oh, jeez. Ace of clubs. He is very suspicious. It's okay, I saw the ace. I don't need to see anything else. Your devils, I give up. In exchange for your discretion. Thank you, Captain. Our lips are sealed. We will choose our cabins now. Theodore will be a difficult fish to catch. He is a fake count, but a real bandit. Oh, maybe we're not the fake. Maybe we're real, not royalty, but a real, noble. A bandit? A Corsican one, too. Tell me, how do you picture a bandit? Sly and dangerous? Exactly. He will expect to be cheated. We need a simple approach. Dumb but effective. It's time I show you the crooked card technique. You will simply bend a few cards so I can cut to them, giving the best cards to me and the worst to our opponent. When it's your turn to play, you need to mark your cards by discreetly bending them against the table. Depending on which direction you bend them, you'll mark them either as high-value cards or low-value ones. Why do you ask? You impatient boy. This will help you create a stack that will both benefit me and ruin my opponent. Why don't you have a go marking a high card for me to use later? Now you need to mark this card's value. I want you to bend high cards backwards as if they're puffing up their chests with pride. That's quite a bend. Perfect. Now you need to choose a low card for my unlucky opponent. Bend low cards forwards as if they're cringing with embarrassment at their status. Look at that poor little soul. Good job, lad. That covers the first step. Are you ready to move on, or would you like to go over it again? I'm good. Excellent. Here's where that business of bending those cards comes into use. You see, bent cards will act as markers during the next stage. By making a high card puff out its chest, it'll create a gap beneath itself in the deck. Okay, yeah. That should make it easy to identify the high card when I'm cutting. The tricky part is stealing it. Timing is everything here, lad. If you bungle this, your earlier work will have been in vain. Have another go. Remember, this steal is all about timing. Well done, lad. You're getting more dexterous by the day. Let's not forget about that low card we prepared. As we're such noble and honest players, we'll offer the deck to the opponent to cut. What? Oh, ye of little faith. Relax. I suppose you think it unlikely a mere bent card will influence where our opponent cuts? Well, let me show you a blank cut. Look closely, lad. By making a low card hunch over, it'll create a gap above itself. Watch how my fingers can't help but make the cut there. I mean, that's... In conclusion, never underestimate the susceptibility of a naive opponent. Then add the high card to the top, right on top of the low card. Then simply offset your little stack while shuffling. As usual, make sure the high card ends up with me and the low card is dealt to my opponent. However, you're already familiar with the single card shuffle, so let's go from the top and you can show me what you've learned as a sequence. Okay, this is complicated. So I want to take this and I'm going to bend it forward. Nope. This. So I've stolen the high card. We play a round of... Wait. Okay. So I need to... Hold on a sec. I need to give... Okay, so I shuffle one down, group down, and then that's where I want them to be, so I mark it here. And then... Yeah, okay. I've forgotten a little bit about how that part works. Nicely done, lad. Would you like to practice it again, or rest until we make land? I'll rest. Great. Oh, look, we're here. Let's root out this Theodore. The Cove of King Theodore, between Calvi and Galera, Corsica. Later that day. Who goes there? What's your business, lads? We're here to meet Theodore. The king? Follow me. Count yesterday, a king today. Theodore is springing up the social ladder. Why are you here? Did I omit to pay you some money? Are you thieves or cheats? Neither, your majesty. We are friends of Henri de Aramitz. Henri's friends are my friends. How is he? Still decrepit? Incurably so. He told you the secret, didn't he? That's why you're here. Your majesty is perspicacious? I don't know that word. Having a ready insight into and understanding of things. Perspicacious. Yes, we know about the 12 bottles of milk. But not enough of it, I'm afraid. You want me to tell you what I saw that night, is that it? No chance of that. Daddy, just say the word and I shall strike. It's your majesty. Sure, Dad. Should we play your secret at cards instead? A thrilling proposal. start low. Okay, so I want to bend this. Okay. Yeah, puff out the chest. So like, nope, like this. Okay, then I cut the deck and grab the card. I need to down and then up by 1, and then mark it and deal, or shuffle. There we go. Huzzah! My lips remain sealed, Comte. Another round. Let's do 30. It's hard to get that going the right way. Bend this 2. Grab that ace. It's mine, you can't have it. Down and then up to shift it 1, mark it, down, down, down. I'm clearly besting you. Spare yourself some coin and tell me your tale now. I haven't lost yet. Let's play another round. Okay, do I take him for all he's got? Yeah. There we go. Okay, down and then up to shift it. And mark it, and then down and hurry up because he's getting very suspicious. That should be it. Fantastic. You won. I'm out of the game. We're listening. I don't have to tell you anything. You gave your word. And then what? I have no honor. Didn't you know? What a king you make. King of goats, donkeys, and juniper. I wonder which one enjoys your regal caress at night. Uh-oh. You're insulting me. You will die for these words. Kill them, Daddy. Don't stop saying that. Whoa. Your Majesty. Now, wait. I'm unarmed. Sword behind you. Get it. I don't fight with swords. I'm not picking up that sword. You crazy? Okay, fine. Why would you die for this wretched man, young fellow? Anyway, it's your choice. On guard. Do I have to? I guess I have to. It's gonna be a quick time event that I need to... Stop. Can't you see the foolish boy has learned his lesson? Real nobleman would lower his sword and let the hot-headed child off with a warning. Ah, the folly of youth. As luck would have it, I'm feeling magnanimous. Now leave. Alright, that was a bust. Let's get out of here. Go back to the mainland. Where are we going now? Go to the baths. I guess we could go to the barn and get some money, but... Okay, I guess it is... white is completed. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, let's go up here, I guess. We're heading to... Oh, I'm gonna say... A Labane. I bet that's wrong. We're heading to A Labane. The baths attract all sorts of riches. It's a wonderful hunting ground. Be very careful, though. If the rewards are greater, so are the consequences of being caught. At the rich man's table, the rules are slightly different. They will always want to cut the deck themselves to dissuade cheaters. So, what are we gonna do? Play fair? No idea. It's surprisingly simple. We're gonna ask our innocent opponent to be kind enough to cheat for us. First, you'll see a technique I call top drag to stack me some aces. Okay, you're just looking at every card in the deck. Then you'll use a false riffle shuffle to maintain that stack. That didn't look false, that looked real. And then to drive it home, we'll have our opponent seal their ill fate with an innocent cut. How? If you were sat any closer, I'd softly rap you on the knuckles. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's prepare the stack first. To perform top drag, you need to scan through the deck and arrange it in my favor. Think about how the cards will fall when you start dealing. In this case, there are 3 of us, so I'll get every 3rd card. Yes, of course. A pair of aces should be enough for me to win. Arrange that for me. Scan through the deck, releasing cards one by one with your thumb. When you find an ace, grab it. Good. At the moment, that ace is being dealt to the first player, you. But we want it dealt to me. So how did I grab it? I just... Okay, whatever. Grab 2 more cards to offset the ace so that it's dealt to me. Whoops. Yeah, I screwed up. I hit the D-pad instead, and that screwed everything up. Okay. Scan through the deck. Yep. Grab 2 more cards to offset the ace so it's dealt to me. Oh, A to grab the cards. Great. Now that the ace is properly offset in the cards you're holding, move them to the top of the deck. Perfect. As it stands, you've arranged a card for each of us, mine being an ace. 1 ace alone isn't much of an assurance that I can win, though, lad. Repeat what I've taught you so that we're all dealt 2 cards and mine make a pair of aces. Oh, I was supposed to A to grab it. Okay. Excellent. So I don't know what kind of trickery I'm using to... Like, I'm not pulling the cards out of the deck, right? I'm just flipping through the cards. And then when I find an ace, I... Like, do I offset it in my hand? I'm not sure how grabbing it works. But maybe we're getting into, like, video gamey. We won't explain entirely how this cheating works. False riffle shuffle is, well, it's a false riffle shuffle. Begin by cutting the deck into 2 piles. As with most false shuffle techniques, you'll begin in earnest, making sure both halves are interleaved. But look closely. Notice the stack on the top half of the deck. Keep an eye on that stack as you shuffle. You don't want it getting mixed up. Wait a minute, why? So I see the 2 aces all the way on the left. But they're not... The first one's not 3 cards down. We're not here to play honestly. The key to keeping that stack safe is to release cards from the top half of the deck slower than the bottom. That way, by the time you get to the end of the bottom cards, the stack is undisturbed on the top half. Simply drop the stack on top of the pile and that's it. Have a go. Now push the cards together and look at your stack safe and sound. Okay. So you got the hang of that now, lad, but it's fiddly, so we can go. I would like to go over that again. This one is very confusing. Oh, we're just doing the shuffle. Okay. All right, that one was a lot sloppier. Let's take a look at the innocent cut. This simple yet dastardly technique allows us to control exactly where the cut gets made. It's not dissimilar to the cut that follows an ineffective shuffle, except this time, the opponent makes the cut. I'll be sat back enjoying my wine. Let's give it a try. Start by dropping a chunk of cards. Now in-jog a card on top of the stack. This will act as a marker for where we want the cut to happen. Now shuffle the rest on top. Be sure to bend the in-jogged card as you collect the deck together when you're done. This will create a small gap in the deck. Then offer to whomever our mark is. Watch as they naturally end up cutting where the bent card is. What a fool. Now restore the stack by bringing the deck back together. Perfect. Well done. Now it's time for you to rehearse the entire strategy without my intervention. Where are these aces? There it is. That was a very bad shuffle. Down, right, down, yeah. Okay, excellent work. I think you're ready, but if you want to practice more, I won't stop. I think I get it. Good, there's no need to tire yourself needlessly. I must say, I'm looking forward to the bads as much as the coin. It's been too long for me and evidently a lifetime for you. This isn't a laughing matter. Ode to Orphan, a cocktail of poverty and fear. Aix-les-Bains, France, later that day. Sir, could we join you at this table? Yes, certainly, please do. I don't think we've been introduced. Charles Lagan. Comte de Saint-Germain, idle noble on the road, and my son Eugene. Excuse him, he's not very talkative. Let's play. Yeah, let's start with 20. I want the ace to be second, so I want to grab... Okay, and then... I think that's how that works. Oh, no, wait. Now I'm not going to... This is going to be bad because I can't go back. I think that worked out, though. That worked out. Okay. So it's weird. I want to grab... For the first ace, I definitely always want to grab 2 cards. And then for the second ace, I only want to grab a number of cards to make sure that the aces go to the compt. What is this racket? I found you, miscreants. Seize them. Colonel Gabriel. No, you will do no such thing. Really? And who are... Mater Lagan? My apologies. I'm very sorry to have interrupted your game. Mater? Yes, I'm the king's prosecutor at the Toulouse Parliament. Colonel, cease your infernally silly faces and join us. But these people are cheats and murderers. You can always arrest them later. We have a game to finish. Excuse me, I need to change one setting. My audio in my headphones is going weird and I want to fix it because it's driving me mad. Testing. Okay, that works. You can always arrest them later. We have a game to finish. 4 of us now. Okay. That was an ace first, wasn't it? Where is this? Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then I need another ace. I could have grabbed that one on bottom, but now it's... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I need to... One more card and then drop that. There we go. Crap. I've screwed up. I've screwed up bad. Screw it. We lose this hand. Damn it. I won. Yes. What is this? Oh. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Great. I didn't realize that could be a thing. Let's bet... No, let's stick with 80. Okay, so I want to grab this, and... There we go. And then shift those. And then flip through. And shift those. Down, then jog it, then down more. Oh, this is going well. No, no, no. They cheated again. I have the proof. Gendarme, I put a card under your chair. Arrest them. Do you have an arrest warrant? Of course. We are innocent. I'm going to accuse you. What? Are you saying Colonel Gabriel is the cheat? Maitre Lagan, that is precisely what we are saying. How dare you? What is that ace doing on your chair, Colonel? Enough. This is most problematic, Colonel. I cannot in good conscience let you take these men. You're free to leave now. I will find you again. Well, that worked out well. Alright, where do we have now? Artist Workshop? Is this new? This is new. Sure, let's go there. You can put your book away, lad. That's enough spelling practice for one journey. Time for a different sort of education. You have strong opinions on Versailles? No. Good, because I have plenty of thoughts on the place. Versailles is a machine that lures the best minds of our generation before breaking them and spitting them out. Remember how the old musketeer mentioned a woman named Sophie d'Aubigny? She was one of its victims. Sophie was the model and muse of Clement Bell, a painter a la mode. It wasn't to last. Bell's career ended the moment Sophie attracted the attention of Louis XV. We're going to visit Bell's workshop in Lyon. He can probably tell us more about Sophie's fate. How should we proceed? Confidently. Agreed. We will use a flurry of manipulations to convince our artist we couldn't possibly be cheating. You will stack cards as you gather them, and we will keep that stack through a shuffle and a cut. Seated at the table, you'll begin by using Full Harvest to create me a favorable stack. I don't need a refresher on that. For the next part of our strategy, I'll need you to shuffle without disturbing a stack. We'll use False Riffle Shuffle for that. Seeing as I taught you that recently, I'll let you decide if we should go over it again. Nope, I'm good. On to the next. Now for a new technique. Allow me to teach you False Cut. Put the deck flat on the table. Slide some of the cards out from the bottom. Make a real show of lifting these cards up high before placing them back on the table. Then take the rest of the cards and put them back on top. The lift will make it look as if the cards were taken from the top of the deck. I know what that face means. Not even a baby ought to be fooled by this. And yet, see for yourself. Oh, this is some... okay. That's how it's done. Bravo. Great work, lad. It's an effective technique, but you use it every time you cut the deck. But if you use it every time you cut the deck, it'll look suspicious. So, I want you to put that bright young mind to use and create a few false cut variations of your own. You're more than capable of this, just follow your instincts. Look, let's put it all together and we can see how you fare. Okay, so I want to put things second, so do this one, then this one. Oh, wrong way, crap. I need to... Can I just I don't think I can undo this. Whoops. Maybe I did need a refresher. Screw it. Do a real riffle shuffle. Maybe he'll get some good cards. That hasn't worked, but you've mastered the components. If you can put them together when it counts, we can stop rehearsing. I do want to keep rehearsing. Okay, so I want... Let's go with this in either direction. Then this in this direction. Then this. Then this. Nope. Crap. I'm bad at counting today, I guess. I gave him the 2 aces. That won't be enough, but... Incorrect! I did it... No. This is going to be Skate 3 all over again, isn't it? We mastered the components. If you can put them together when let's rehearse again. I need to get this right. So this way. Okay, and then I want to start with a good card this way. And then start with another good card. There we go. Excellent. Alright. And that false cut you've created is cutting indeed. I was right to trust you. I don't think you're ready. Or, I think you're ready. But if you want to practice more, I won't stop you. I think I'm good. Good, there's no need to tire yourself needlessly. Are you excited to meet Clement and see his studio? And yes, I am. Yes, I've seen your sketches. You have some talent. However, we must focus on the matter at hand, Sophie's whereabouts. We haven't time for a lesson on color theory, so let me do the talking. You know what I mean. Lyon, France, later that day. I hope we won't have to wait for Maitre Bell too long. Look at this, our painter didn't stay idle. Interesting. The technique is French, the subject Dutch, the taste... let's say the taste is American. That woman reminds me of... Deborah Churchill. Yes, that's her. No doubt. I recognize the pout. The niece of Henri d'Aramit's here. That's too much of a coincidence. Look at that big one. See how that player is hiding cards in his belt? That's what I call a very poor cheat. These artists don't understand our craft at all. This painting looks familiar. I think it's The Supper at Emau by Vermeer. It must be a copy. These people seem to have a good time. I think it's modern art. That means something different in 17 whenever we are. What do we have here? Looks like card players. Are they cheating? A paintbrush? That gives me an idea. What are you waiting for? Quick, take it. No problem. Good man. What do we have here? Sup? I said to Mr. Quinton I would settle my play debt next week. He didn't need to send his thugs. I've just sold a few paintings, but he's not the first one of my debtors. You're mistaken. Mr. Quinton sent us to give you another chance to win back your debt. But, who knows? Mr. Quinton could owe you money at the end of this game. That is a tempting possibility. Let's play and make it reality. Alright. Start with the low amount. No suspicion. I need to put cards third. Good. There's already 2 there, so this way will work. And then cards second. 3 kings. What? I did exactly that. Well, we did it anyway. You have no luck, but you certainly have a lot of talent, Master Bell. You're too kind. I particularly like this painting. Is that Sophie de Aubigny, your famous muse? Almost. It's her sister, Deborah. Her sister? I had no idea. Not many people know their story. But let's carry on our game. One card third, and then I want 1 second. And then 1/3 again. Maybe I was doing it too early, maybe too late, I don't know. That was unexpected. I've won again. You feigned surprise rather well. I've heard Sophie left the court. Where did she go? I don't know. No one knows, actually. Let's take the rest of your money. Sure. And then I want this one, and then this one down here. I think I must have been doing it too early on the other one because it wasn't showing the white dots for where my stick actually was. Thank you, Maitre Bell. That was a very pleasant game. You seem interested in Sophie. Yes? 20 years later, and I still remember her smile and her gentle touch. And the king came and took her away. How so? I thought her affair with the king was just a passing fling. I could hang for telling you this, but Sophie was secretly married to Louis. And then she disappeared? Please, you need to leave, now. Alright. I am liking this game. It is... Oh, do I have a thing to do here? Oh, there's a new thing here. Okay. I guess the cards there are main storyline, maybe? Can't tell. I don't know what these symbols mean. Alright, let's go back over here. So Aramitz was present when Sophie d'Aubigny disappeared. I never suspected a man so stiff of limb could be so sneaky. And don't even get me started on this niece, Deborah. Can you believe we let Sophie's very own sister slip under our noses? Alright, let's talk about Deborah. Of course Deborah isn't really related to the old musketeer, and I doubt she empties the old fool's bedpan out of the goodness of her heart. So what is she doing? Sophie must be the linking factor here. Anything else? Yeah, Sophie. Clement Bell revealed that Sophie was the secret wife of Louis XV. She was much more than a passing mistress. We need to learn what happened to her. Anything else? Nope. It's a long way back to Bergerac. Let me teach you a new strategy whilst we travel. Deborah must suspect we're cheats, so you'll need to be extra subtle if we're to pull this off. You saw her play. What did you notice? She's precise. Yes, but did you notice she only cared about the cut? It's crucial we conclude with a neat deck cut. After, of course, you've used top drag to stack me some aces and performed a simple shuffle. All trifles, really, but when combined, they're extremely effective. We'll begin with the new technique, baby shuffle. For the sake of time, let's pretend you've just ran top drag and stacked some aces. As with all false shuffles, our objective is to keep our stacks safe. Begin by holding the deck face up so the stack rests next to your palm. Proceed to shuffle the cards beneath it as normal. Stop when you get near the top of the deck. You won't want to go disturbing your stack now, do you? That should be enough. Now, instead of placing the rest of the cards at the bottom of the deck, simply place them on top in a fluid motion. Perfect. Your stack is safe and nobody will suspect a thing. Would you like to have another go? Nope, I'm good. Good, I hope you wouldn't struggle with such a simple technique. You wrap things up with a technique you're already familiar with, the false cut. As much as I adore the sound of my own voice, I'll skip re-explaining that one to you. Instead, I'd like you to show me the 3 techniques as a sequence without my guidance. Do you remember the order? Use what is it called? Find the aces using looking at the corners of the cards, like the riffle. I forget what the name is. And then baby shuffle, and then I'm bad at names. Okay, so I need to find aces. Oh, I see what's happening when I use the D-pad. Bad things. I need to find the ace and 3 cards. Just move out to here. Ace and 2 cards. Okay, yeah. There we go. Down, down, down. And that's it. And then... Okay, yeah, it is watch it happen and then do it afterward, not do it along with it. You managed that convincingly. Well done. More practice, are you satisfied? I am good. Good, we can go over table decorum for the remainder of the journey. Here we are, a hospice hiding a secret. Bergerac, France, later that day. Welcome back, gentlemen. I was expecting you. I'm surprised. You don't have another decrepit uncle to look after? Oh, certainly. He will be with us in a minute. Let's hope he doesn't crumble on the way. Let's play while we wait for him. We know who you are, Mr. Aubigny. We want to know everything about Sophie. Let's play first. I want to take a break first, but let me sit down and then pause it here. So, I'm going to be back in just a few minutes. I need to get up and stretch and get a new bottle of water. Stick around. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry for the extended break. I had something I needed to do. Alright, so what is our method here? I want to flick the cards to find the aces, then baby shuffle, and then what's the last step? Oh, the false cut. Need to find the ace, there it is, and take 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I want to down, 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 and then done. Why are you here? For the same reason I came the first time. You know something about the 12 bottles of milk. You're Sophie's sister. We talked to Clement Bell. I don't know what you tried to accomplish here, but you must know the old musketeer was about to reveal to us. You must know what the old musketeer was about to reveal to us. We haven't finished playing. There we go. So will you tell us, or shall we force you? We haven't finished our game. Or are you afraid of losing? There we go. That's enough. Tell us about Sophie. Where is she? When will you understand? We have killed 2 horses on the way, but we are finally here. Thank God. I don't think I could have delayed them much longer. Good day to you, my princess. My prince. You are the Chevalier de St. Georges. This man is the most skilled sword fighter in France. We need to run. Don't go. Face your destiny. Why did you visit the painter? Why are you inquiring after my daughter, Sophie? You are Julie d'Aubigny, Sophie's mother? Where is Sophie? We need to talk to her. Sophie disappeared 20 years ago. That's why I sent Deborah here. To milk the old musketeer and get him to reveal what happened to Sophie. Which I was about to achieve until you showed up and pushed him to kill himself. The blunt idiocy of men, mon amour. We've learned that Sophie secretly married the king 20 years ago. I knew she was one of the favorites, but this could be the reason for her death. Julie. We need to talk to Theodore of Corsica. We tried, but he's an uncivilized cockroach. He will only talk at the point of a sword. I can help you with that. Do any of you fight? Pick up the sword and show me. I've attempted to before. I'm gonna... Okay, I have to. Don't kill me, please. Look at me. In the eyes. You stand the best chance of winning by matching an experienced player's sequence of attack. Are you ready? No, never. Let's say yes. On guard. Teach the boy how to attack. Seeing as you put up a good fight, gaining the upper hand is all a matter of observation. Wait until you see a window of opportunity, then strike in a way your opponent isn't expecting. But in your excitement, don't forget to defend yourself for the rest of the round. Excellent. It is settled then. We will join forces for now. George will accompany you in Corsica. Why are all these people watching? What the hell? Before we leave, I'd like to check that the boys' victory wasn't a one-off. Besides, this game is as much one of stamina as of skill. Sure. Show me what you got. Show me your moves. Come, boy, I'm ready for you. You have the grace of a drunk hog. Oh, are we doing insult sword fighting here? I could do some insult sword fighting. Swing wider, you may hit yourself. How vigorous, how clumsy. That's a spirit, boy. Have at me. Easy. This hardly feels fair. It's child's play. Excellent form, boy. Again? No, I'm good. So be it. Let us depart. I learned how to fight. This is the best form of cheating. Be careful, mon cher. Always. Do I want to stop off the camp and drop some money off? No, let's go first. Okay, I think cards is where the story will happen. Do I want to go here first? Oh, I forgot all about this book that I've been writing. Oh, dear. It's a lot of stuff. Let's go to Corsica. Let's face it, lad, last time we visited His Majesty, we were woefully unprepared. But you know how to fight now. My posse is growing. There's still a few more hours left before we reach our destination. I wonder how we'll pass the time. Let me guess. I'm not sure we will have the occasion to play cards this time. But if we do, I fully intend to bring Theodore down with panache. For that purpose, we will use a strategy designed to give me an extremely strong hand. The following techniques call for an expert blend of subtlety and precision. We'll start with a new technique, bottom drag. Not to be confused with top drag. Okay, top drag was looking at the corners of cards to find the aces. So bottom drag is going to be looking to find low cards to give to the opponent, hopefully? Or a certain Molly House in Covent Garden. But that's a whole other story. You see, whilst top drag allows you to stack cards at the top of the deck, bottom drag allows you to do so at the bottom. Okay, why do I want to stack cards at the bottom of the deck? So I can move them to the top later? Ready to give it a try? Sure. Listen closely. To start, scan through the deck until you find a high card. When you do, in-jog it. Just any high card. Okay. Now find 3 more high cards and in-jog those 2. Careful though, you won't be able to scan any cards before the in-jogged ones. It'll take far too long. So grab the earliest high cards you find. Good work. Now take the deck in both hands and hold it face down above the table. You're going to shuffle it by sliding packs off the top and dropping them atop each other. Sliding packs off the top and dropping them atop each other. Or so it will appear. In reality, the first cards you drop won't be a section from the top, but the high cards you scanned for earlier. Because they're in-jogged, it'll be easy to find and separate with your fingers. The rest of the pack will follow. Look at that, 4 high cards are now at the bottom of the deck. Now to ensure they all end up in my fair hands, for that I'll teach you a new false shuffle, the pincer shuffle. To an opponent, it'll look like a normal shuffle. In actuality, you'll be drawing cards from the top and bottom of the deck at the same time. Let's give it a try. First things first, go ahead and shuffle the cards. I know. You just spent all that time making your stack. Do it. See, your cards are safe because they're at the bottom of the pack. Now with your hand like a pincer, drop one card from the top and bottom at the same time. Excellent, a high card for me and a random one for our opponent above it. But then I want to just drop a random card, right? You need a card before we get... I wonder. You've come a long way, lad. See if you can figure out the rest of this technique alone. After all, I've shown you the key component. See if you can get those 4 high cards. Okay. Easy. Arrogance does not become you, lad, but please go ahead. I'm curious to see how you fare. So then up to deal 1, or to shuffle 1 card down. And that puts it... Okay, and then pincer again. And then up again. Pincer, up, pincer, up. And then B to put the rest on bottom? No. In-jog? In-jog. And then put the rest down. And then when I cut the deck, those will be on top. I'm learning. There we go. Lad, I must say, I'm impressed. Well done indeed. I'm happy to move on, but if you'd like, you can keep practicing or even listen to my explanation. Let's move on. Seemingly guileless plan, wouldn't you agree? But it won't hurt to act even more innocent. So let's add a false cut. Our opponent might want to cut too, so use a blank cut if they insist. Blank cut? That's when we task our opponent with making a cut. They'll feel confident there's no skullduggery at play, but the deck will remain unchanged. Theodore was an unknowing participant of this technique when we visited him last, lad. Do you recall? I think so. We used a bent card to force him to cut to our benefit. But we won't bend cards this time. We'll rely on some misdirection instead. You're natural with false cut, lad. Blank cut is much the same. Okay, so is blank cut going to be they take a stack and set it aside, and then I take the bottom stack, set it aside, the top stack, put it back on top? Draw their attention one way and apply your machinations elsewhere. Why don't you give it a try? I want to grab the bottom. What? Oh. Not the most convincing, but at least you undid the cut. I'll leave the decision to you. I'll try that again. I didn't realize that was very timing based. Oh. The whole thing. Okay, so I want any jack, queen, king, or ace. Okay. And then I want to drop one stack, pincer up, up, pincer up, up. Oh, crap. Pincer up. And now they're correct. In jog 1. There we go. I didn't realize he was sitting in a different seat. Okay. Four high cards, just as planned. Well done, lad. Okay, that's a complicated technique. But I think I've had enough practice. Excellent, I'll leave you to get on with your writing exercises. What's that I can smell in the air? Maquis plants? Wild garlic? Ah, I know. It's the smell of delusion and self-importance. We must be close. The Cove of King Theodore between Calvi and Galeria, Corsica. What's up? We're over here now. Where is the king of Corsica? Good subjects, I am here. Pray tell, what is your business with the king? These gentlemen requested your assistance in a matter of great importance to me. We pray you reconsider telling us your story. I made my conditions clear. On guard, marauds. Well, are you not going to fight him? I'm here to make sure this weasel doesn't try to trick you. But by gallant rules, this duel is yours to fight, not mine. Well? You joking? My sword is purely ornamental. You're the one who knows how to use it. God, okay, fine. I don't want to have to kill you. Hi, hi, hi. Easy. What are you doing? What a gaiety. What sport? Alright, middle, low, high. My, no voice and all spirit. Middle, high, low. You've improved, young man. It is time, Theodore. We've sated your thirst for barbaric displays of violence. It's time to tell us about the 12 bottles of milk. And be careful. We've heard much already. We will know if you lie to us. Peace, my friend, peace. I will tell you everything. At the turn of the century, I was a young musketeer under the orders of Henri d'Aramis. One day, the young Louis XV summoned us for a secret visit. A visit to the 12 bottles of milk. And here is what I saw and heard. This way. Make way for the king. Sophie, you're so pale. You're so cold. Sophie, wake up. She's not breathing. What? Why are you, the baby, a boy, alive and well? No, your majesty, you must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? Why can't I hear my son? He doesn't have a tongue. You cannot get attached. I will handle this situation. You, fetch the carriage. I have to leave. This makes sense, but that also means... What? Think. Your age, your tongue. You're the key. You mean he would be... What? What are you talking about? That baby, the king's legitimate child. You seem quite certain, Comte. Oh, I have my reasons. I have to leave right away. Julie needs to know about Sophie. She will be devastated, but now we will know what happened to her daughter. She died in labor. We will be on our way to Paris. We shall meet you there. Farewell, monsieur. Will be damned. Don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your dusty ass on the throne. Listen, friends, since we're all high nobility, why not close this revealing meeting with a royal game? Why not? We will have the time to work on our plans later. What do you say? Sure, yeah, absolutely. All right. All right, that part's easy. A little time consuming to flick through and okay, so it's drop a stack, pincer up, one up, pincer up, one up, pincer up, one up, pincer up, mark the dagger in jog, and then shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Agreed that that's the part he grew the most suspicious about. Beautiful. Propriety should compel you to let the king win. Your Majesty, you can't expect us to do that. That would be cheating. Such disrespect must be answered with another round. Go a little higher. Okay. So down a stack, pincer, up, pincer, up, pincer, up, pincer, in jog, down, down. I had that. Cochon, I will gut you for this outrage against your king. Pardon? Ah, I could tell that you believed me for a moment. Yeah, let's take all his money. That was easy. Down, pincer up, up, pincer up, pincer up, pincer up, in jog, down, down, down. Oh, I missed that one. Well, it's the last hand. Bang. What is it? Are you well? That's the sound of your luck falling down a well. Now, if you'll excuse us, I have a lot to discuss with my friend here. We must take our leave. Chapter 3, The Betrayal. Faith, I am no such fool. Everyone for himself in this desert of selfishness, which is called life. Maurice Stendhal in Le Rouge is that Rouge? That's Rouge. Le Rouge et le Noir. Later that day. I kind of want to stop here for the day. I got a few more things to do tonight and want to try to get to bed early. Yeah, let's quit here. Start at chapter 3 tomorrow. Actually, let's get to the map. Son, you must have a lot of questions. I will tell you everything this time. No more masks. My story. Your story started 20 years ago. I was a feature of Versailles at that time, parading in the garden with the rest of the poultry. You might remember me telling you that one day I heard a rumor. Just a few intriguing words, repeated in a whisper. It brought me to Pau, to Miss Porterhouse. You see, your old mistress was hiding something. She ran an inn near Paris 20 years ago, an inn called the 12 Bottles of Milk. I followed my instincts. Something happened there, something the king was trying to hide. Now we know that the king's mistress, Sophie d'Aubigny, was in fact his secret wife, and that she gave birth to a baby. A mute one, yes, but nonetheless a strong contender for the throne of France. I believe Miss Porterhouse was tasked with raising you out of the way. Miss Porterhouse died before I could ask her anything about the events relayed by Theodore and Aramis. But I had the intuition that you were involved in some way. Seems I got myself a prince as well as an apprentice. Yes, I believe that you are the secret. You are the heir to the throne of France, as well as a sore pain in the king's regal bottom. Let's talk about the king. The king wants you dead, that's obvious. That's why his hound, McGregor, is hunting us like this. He was sent by his master to nip at our heels. Anything else? Sure, McGregor. McGregor is the king's master spy, trying desperately to keep the whole affair from blowing up. How about Julie? I wonder what Julie d'Aubigny would say. You're her grandson. Eugene, we have a unique hand to play now. Why is my name Eugene? It's going to be a difficult one, but I don't see any other way. Wait, is my name actually Eugene? Did I write that down somewhere and he read it, or did he make it up? We need to go to Paris and confront the king. If we don't, McGregor will find us eventually. The king cannot ignore your claim. Are you in? Yeah, sure. I'm glad to have you on board for this, son. We will perform miracles. To make our way to Versailles, we will need a way in, an introduction. We will also need to work on your manners, my dear Eugene. All that while evading McGregor's brutes. I happen to know some people. I will wait for you in the carriage. Actually, let's call it here. I'm gonna quit the title here. That's going to be it for Card Shark for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. Coming up on... Let's do the pop-up calendar because I know my graphic is wrong for tomorrow or for Friday. Coming up on Friday, I'm playing the Anacrusis co-op with Molotov. Tune in for that at 6 p.m. It's a Left 4 Dead-ish like game where a team of 4 is fighting against a bunch of monsters. We're going to be doing some co-op for that. If you want to watch more Card Shark, I'll be continuing this on Saturday at 1 p.m. And then again on Monday at 6 p.m., assuming that this game... I think this game is long enough to go to Monday. I looked it up. It's only 8 or 9 hours, I think. But I might be playing it slow considering I'm streaming it, so who knows, it might even last until Wednesday the 13th. But I'm gonna be playing this until I beat it, and then we'll be moving on to another game. If you have any suggestions for other games that I should play, other games that you'd like to see me play, let me know. That's the wrong... Oh, here we go. Let me know. Kind.social/@FatedOasis is my Mastodon, or you can just go to Mastodon, any Mastodon instance, and search for Fated Oasis. You'll find me. Or you can leave a comment on a Twitch video, live stream, or any comment in a YouTube VOD. Any VOD, I'll see them all. I've got my notifications turned on. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see my updated schedule, my calendar, in case you're watching this far on YouTube far in the future, there should be a link in the description of the YouTube video and a link on my Twitch About Me page to my Google Calendar that will always have my streams updated to as much information as I know about what I'm streaming. So thank you again, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good one.